What's up, everybody? Ben Rasa here for OddsShopper Golf, talking a little Byron Nelson. In specifics, one and done, a lot of money up for grabs. No, it's not the PGA Championship. That's next week, of course, and we're going to get there. But in the meantime, $9 million prize pool, a couple million almost up for grabs for that top spot. And these are the weeks in one and done that feel like, oh, it doesn't matter. You look back at the end of the year, getting these right has the key to contending in your pools. First things first, you're joining us on this brand new OddsShopper Golf channel. It's your home of all things PGA betting. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Look around. We've got outright videos. We've got best bet videos. We've got one and done videos. What I've done here, just to let you guys know, I've brought up the outright odds just as a guide to kind of show us where we're at, who are the possibilities. These are not guys that I necessarily want to bet in the outright market, but just for one and done purposes, I think this is helpful. That's how I've been doing it. So let's dive into the potentials. First things first, I'm going to give you a guy that I think is relatively safe, Adam Scott. He does sit around 30-1 in the outright market. He's got experience. He's coming off what I thought was a really good showing at Wells Fargo, where he came in fifth, gained 5 strokes with the putter, nearly 5 with the approach, hasn't missed a cut all year. The upside has been limited, and that's the unfortunate part. But the good news, you probably have him available. Best result of the season last week. Weaker field here, tune up for the major. Adam Scott provides that quote unquote floor that we're always looking for one and done, guaranteeing us a check. And there are no guarantees with a cut. We know that. But Adam Scott is amongst the better players in this field, better form, and he really has no red flags that I'm seeing. So if you want to get a guy that you most likely have available, of course, because that's step one, I think that Adam Scott makes a ton of sense for one and done this week as a relatively safe pick. He's not where I'm going, but he is the first candidate of the week. Now, I'm going to give you more of an aggressive, say you're behind, say you're looking to make a splash. I've got that guy coming up next, but I do want to tell you, you see it, Bet365 is on the screen. If you were looking for some extra money to bet some golf, this is a way to do it for sure. You got to be fortunate enough to be in New Jersey, to be in Colorado, to be in Virginia, or to be in Ohio. But if you are, claim your, it's so simple. You go to the link below, you bet a single dollar, and you get 200 in bonus bets. It is that simple. It is the easiest interface. Bet365 has been around forever. Just awesome book. I wish there were in more books, more states, I should say. Just fantastic offer. You got to be 21 plus. Please play responsibly. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Now, 1 down, 2 to go. If you're looking for a long shot, to me, Stephan Jaeger is where we want to be. He's 40-1 in the outright market, but more importantly than that, this is a guy that's close. He is really close. 18th in Mexico, 27th at Wells Fargo, making cuts, made 6 or 7 cuts. I just rattled off these, finishing positions. Doesn't sound that close. That does not tell the story. Strokes gained tee to green, Mexico, 10.5. Wells Fargo at Quail Hollow, 8.6. What is the problem? Well, he lost a combined 8 strokes putting in those 2 events. He hasn't gained strokes putting since January. That doesn't seem possible. That's insane. How can you not gain any strokes putting? Now, 2 schools of thought. One, if the guy hasn't gained strokes putting since January, it's a decent bet that he's not going to gain strokes putting. The other school of thought is if he hasn't gained strokes putting since January and he's still making all these cuts, it can only get better. Eventually, he will flip the putter, and he's going with a change of surface here. He's going to his quote-unquote preferred surface, which is bent. You flip this putter and he keeps that tee to green, watch out. This is a guy that can win this tournament. I know we have Scheffler. I know we have Hatton. I know we've got some good players in here. This is a dangerous player. And for one and done, you're going to have him available. I think he makes for a really sneaky selection this week. A guy that I'm interested in, again, this is not for outrights, but for one and done, I actually like him in the outright market as well. I think you can play Jaeger anywhere, any format. Just flip that putter for me, and we are going to be all set. So he is the second candidate on the board for one and done this week. Time for my selection. And in addition to that, I always like to say, because I know a lot of you bet a lot of sports, OddsShopper Premium is here. It's available. The free trial is below. I use it every single day for all these sports. Baseball, a sport that I do not bet on my own. I just lean on these tools. The market tells me the story. Shows me the best bets, shows me what to do. If I want to build parlays, I click on my parlay builder here. It's all preloaded. You can add, remove. It's that simple. Again, not only is this fun because it's really cool to play around and see what kind of parlays you can build, but it's profitable. We believe in it. And I know if you guys test it out, you're going to like it too. The link is below. Check out your free trial. Worst case scenario is you say, that is not what I thought it was going to be. I'm never going to use this. And you got it for a week for free and no harm, no foul. So really, really recommend that. Who we going for? One and done? Tom Kim. Tom Kim. I think he's going to be a pretty popular choice, but he is my choice this week. I love the spot for him. This is a guy that, I'll be honest, I was a little late to. I thought he was kind of overhyped. I've been fading him mostly, but he ripped off a pair of wins last year, Wyndham and Shriners. A lot of similarities to what we're going to see here. First things first, this is an easy course. He's going to go low. He wants to play like that kind of golf, and I think that's perfect setup for him. Two, I was really impressed with what he did last week at Wells Fargo. 23rd, gained 9 strokes tee to green, lost 3.5 with the putter. Same thing with Heritage. He just couldn't find that putter. He's not as in desperation mode as a guy like Jaeger, but it's similar. He has not gained strokes putting in quite a while, but he was 16th at the Masters. The talent is undeniable. Another guy who, if he has a surface, it would be Bentgrass. Who, if he has in my opinion, a course suit, a course fit, it's easy, generous, where he can flag hunt, he can lean on the irons, he can go low. I think this is a perfect spot for him. Again, he's not only my one and done selection, he's on my outright card this week. I got him a little better than 16-1, but I'd really like this spot. I think that Tom Kim makes sense across the board. And if you have him available, this is where you should go for one and done this week. Just want to say thanks to everyone supporting this new channel. Appreciate you. I love talking golf. The PGA Championship is coming fast and furious. We're going to have you covered for all things betting, wherever you need. OddsShopper Golf is ready to provide that value. If you have any questions, though, guys, I didn't talk about other things that you'd like to see, hit me up at JazzRazDFS on Twitter. Good luck. Enjoy the Byron Nelson. And, of course, come back next week to talk about the second major of the season.